Progress.
And now your audio is on. You should
Okay.
go ahead and begin, please, Kristina.
All right. My name is Kristina Baines, and I'm an associate professor of anthropology at Gutman Community College and affiliated faculty at the Graduate School of Public Health. This is my 9th year at CUNY, and I've held many leadership roles at my college and university-wide, including most recently PSC chapter chair at Gutman. I'm also currently developing a public health program for the CUNY 2+2+1 initiative. This is my first testimony to the Board of Trustees. I'm speaking to you today to share the urgent need for real raises as part of a fair contract, raises that respect our faculty, staff, and most importantly, that send a message to our students that their education is just as valuable as those at expensive private colleges because they are supported by educators who are just as valuable and who are able to support themselves and their families in this incredibly expensive city. When I moved to New York City 9 years ago, I was incredibly excited to have the opportunity to teach students at CUNY. I arrived, offer letter in hand, and set out to rent an apartment. My CUNY salary on my offer letter was not enough to qualify through a management company for a small apartment in Sunnyside, Queens. And we were fortunate that a family who owned a building and had a third-floor walk-up back apartment with a small second bedroom were willing to take a risk on us, probably because they had family members who had been to CUNY. Promotion and tenure later, we still live in that apartment. If it wasn't rent stabilized, we couldn't afford it anymore. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, and I was observing a bargaining session and listening to the CUNY management team claim that fair compensation for CUNY salaries are not the institutions in the city, but those community colleges in rural Pennsylvania and Connecticut. Academic jobs are competitive, so people will take them no matter where they are. So it doesn't really bear thinking about how they might live in the city. I was reeling from this perspective when a colleague sitting in front of me, a tenure-track assistant professor, revealed to me that she currently in 2023 makes $56,000 a year. My child, a recent SUNY graduate in music, makes $50,000 in an entry-level basic communications job and has 2 roommates way out in Ridgewood. So are we suggesting that we want our professional staff, this one with a PhD and found through a national search, to potentially live with 2 roommates hours away from her campus? This is an insult. I ask you to consider, again, the effect of this on our students. If we cannot show basic respect for our faculty and staff, how can we expect our students to feel respected? If all the good people are lured away by living wages offered at more expensive universities, what does that say to them about their worth and their value? Don't they deserve to be supported by people who are able to focus on their learning and not how they can make their rent? I ask you to fight aggressively for full funding for CUNY, demanding real raises in our contract based on the actual cost of living in the city. And we look forward to hearing from you about this and what you're going to do to address this demand.
Go,
Thank you.